Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I am here with my wrap up of last week's reads and what I might be reading next week. So let's get into it. In the past week, I have completed 4 books. Um, I did a January wrap up where I spoke about 2 of them. So at the beginning of the week, I finished Pride and Premeditation by Stephanie Holmes, which is book 3. Yes, book 3 in her Nevermore Bookshop Mysteries. So there is that. And I rated that a 4 out of 5 stars. And then I also finished Memoirs of a Garroter on the 30th. That was book 4 in the Nevermore Bookshop Mystery series by Stephanie Holmes. I enjoy them. That one I gave a 3 out of 5. I didn't feel like it really stood up to the other books in the series so far, but there are 9 books in this series, so I will be continuing on with those, just not immediately. Elena and I finished The Cutthroat Cafe by Nikki Thornton. That one we finished this morning, and it is book 3 in the Seth Seppi mysteries. I don't know if there are any more Seth Seppi mysteries out. I don't believe that there are. So this was published in 2020. I guess she's not coming out with any more, or at least not anymore right now. But we really enjoyed them. It's a middle grade magical mystery series. So we really enjoyed them, and we're going to be checking out her other series, which includes the magical talking cat that was in the Seth Seppi mysteries. And then the last book I completed, bless me, I'm taking Shakespeare this semester, and the first play we had to read was Romeo and Juliet. Um, you may have heard me speak on it before, but I loathe Romeo and Juliet. A big part of that is that people think that it is a requirement for freshmen to read Romeo and Juliet. It is not. You have to read Shakespeare. You have to teach some Shakespeare. That's the requirement. Um, that's what the standards are. In fact, I'm not even sure Shakespeare is in the freshman standards anymore. You just have to teach them about plays and things. Shakespeare / Romeo and Juliet is just the easiest and the most common, so that's what a lot of people do. It's my least favorite of Shakespeare's plays, um, probably because it is so pushed upon everyone, and I feel like we shouldn't be teaching 13-year-olds about a 13-year-old who ran off and got married and ended up getting a whole bunch of people killed. But however, and yet rereading it in its entirety for the first time in a couple of years, I did raise my rating. I had it rated at a 2. I've raised it to a soft 3. I do love William Shakespeare's play on words and the way he does things. Um, and if you look at it from a cultural poetic standpoint, i.e., we're looking at it based off of what was going on in society around him at the time, and how he kind of subverts the norms of things and tells the story around the main story. That part I really enjoy. It's just the main love story that kills me. But anyway, I got that done. It's finished. I had to have it read by Tuesday, and I was like, I'm going to read it right now. So I did, and we're done. I still have to read chapters 1 and 2 for my etymology class. Chapter 2 was for last week, and I'm mostly done with it, but we didn't have any discussion boards or anything on that specifically, so I kind of let it go to the side while I was working on Shakespeare. I do need to get chapter 1 read. And then I am doing a presentation on The Taming of the Shrew for my Shakespeare class. I'm also teaching The Taming of the Shrew to my seniors right now. So I have this lovely book. Well, I have a couple of things. So I have Gendered Identities, Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew. Um, and I'm really not sure how to pronounce the name. Somebody Kimlicker. Um, so I have that, and then I also have, the wind is blowing like crazy over here. I also have this book here, which is The Taming of the Shrew Complex and Cultural Gender Roles, The Taming of Unruly Women in Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew and Early Folk Tales. And this is a thesis by Lizette Gonzalez from August 2013. So I am really excited to read that. And then I also have a journal from, sorry, I got stuck on that guy's name was Crabstick, and now I've forgotten what the journal's name is. Service and Servants in Early Modern Europe, and this is Journal of Early Modern Studies. This is from 2015, and so this is talking about the way servants were used in culture, and there is an article in here on female service and vendible virginity in Shakespeare's play All's Well That Ends Well, and then lots of things on society and the way that that servants were treated within that. So my Shakespeare class is focusing on looking at Shakespeare's plays via the society around him at the time, as well as gender roles. So I'm going to use those to create the presentation lesson that I need to provide here in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be focusing on reading those. However, I do have book 3 of the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. It's House of Flame and Shadow. I have about 40 chapters, I want to say, left on that. So I will be finishing that in the next couple of days, hopefully. That's the audiobook I'm focusing on right now. So that is going to be a welcome relief, hopefully, from all of the Shakespeare and etymology heavy things that I have to read this week. If I complete, if I complete that one, then I will move on to something else. I'm really not sure what I'm going to read after I get done with Crescent City. I had contemplated doing a reread of the Throne of Glass series because it has been years and years and years since I read those, but I'm not really feeling the need to reread them right now. So I will find something else. I do know that at some point in the next week or two, I'm going to be getting The Little House in the Big Woods, which is by Laura Ingalls Wilder and is our February Classic Children's Literature Book Club book pick. So I'll be picking that up at some point soon. I don't know where my physical copy is. I will most likely be getting it on audio via the library or Everend, but we'll just kind of play it loosey-goosey with all of the academically heavy things that I'm reading right now. I'm going to find light and fun things to read outside of that. Hi, hello, how are you? You saying hello? Get down. Get down. Anyway, I have to go try to fix my hot water heater, so I will talk to you guys again soon. If you have read anything I talked about, want to read anything I talked about, want to know more about anything I'm doing, or just want to have a chat, don't forget to comment down below. I love having chats with my friends in the comment section. If you would like to join our discussions on the Children's Literature Book Club book picks, the Discord link is in my information box down below, as well as links to my favorite book box and just some more information. I hope you guys have a great week. I will talk to you again soon, but until next time, stay safe out there. Bye.